Hello everybody, this is Quinzen8 and I have yet another unboxing here for you. Now I know it's been quite some time, but long story short, I am back and I only have one package to unbox today, but it's one that I've definitely been trying to get for a while. I finally got around to doing it. So we have the RGM-89S Stark-Jagen EFSF Anti-Ship Assault Mobile Suit. Now this thing first appeared in the very first episode of Gundam Unicorn, and then once again on episode 2 with a slightly different design. But looking around the box here, you can see that we have some nice little pictures of it, front and back shot. A little Photoshop of it firing off its missiles. And then we have some of its stats here that I couldn't quite read because it's in Japanese, but it's about 28.4, what is that? Must be its weight, 28.4 tons, 19.2 meters tall. And then its generator is 1,870 kilowatts. Okay. So this thing's got some juice. Now this is going to be the 104th high grade of the series. We have some more here, details. It has some very detailed facial features. The back looks great. Even the soles of the feet are detailed, so you can do some nice coloring with that. I wonder if it's trying to say it has an action base. Probably not though, but it's not bad. It has some pretty good movement for a high grade, as you can see. And then accessories here comes with the 2 shoulder-mounted missiles. We have the beam rifle, beam saber, and then this bazooka. And so this thing was going to be about 2,000 yen, which roughly is about $20. And this thing, I'm not sure if you caught it, but it actually came out 2010. Alright, so I'm going to pop this bad boy open, see what we got inside. Okay, so I'm not entirely sure what this is, an HD customized campaign. It's very interesting. Well, hopefully when I get around to reviewing this thing, I'll be able to tell you guys what this is all about, but for now we're just going to put that to the side. Now we have the B plate here. See that red there is for the missiles. These look like they're going to be for the legs. Cover the feet perhaps. Now these are going to be the chest vents. And I'm seeing plenty of parts for the beam rifle and bazooka there, so that's nice. And then the back there you have the stickers. Actually no, these look more like decals. Not many high grades that have decals on it, that's a plus. Now this thing has 2 beam sabers. I don't recall the Stark-Jagen having 2 beam sabers in the... you know what it is? Yeah, it's just like with the normal Jagen. It comes with 2 different beam sabers. One that's like smaller than the other. I remember on I want to say the 4th or 5th episode, might have been actually the 6th. The Jagen's beam saber actually like condensed down to almost like a dagger. So it'd be cool if it actually did that, like a really small one instead of the small and long ones. But anywho, so this here is going to be the A plate. We have a nice little blue for the visor. I like that. Then we have the hands. I'm sure this one's going to have interchangeable hands. And it's going to be the little earpiece there. More red pieces from around the suit. And then here at the E plate we have some miscellaneous parts. Going to go all over the place. Can already make out those are going to go for the miscellaneous parts. I think I see a tail fin for it. And then these look, they're going to be going for the joints. It's going to be the D part, the D plate, I'm sorry. Now this deck has like a really strange green to it. It's almost like a army green or something. I want to say teal, but it's barely green at all. It's like it's a really strange color. So I wonder how that's gonna look when we put it together. I mean, looking at the little picture here, it's not quite off. It's about the same shade as this one, so not sure. I guess depending on how it looks, I may consider painting it. I'll probably go shoot up and buy some markers or something because I don't have that kind of color on me that can make this thing look good. So we have let me try to get a little wider shot of it. A manual here, and as you can see, this one actually is in English, so I actually read this properly. So yep, we have the model number. Get this thing to focus. I'm sorry. So that's going to be RGM 89S. Yep, total height 19.2 meters, 28.4 tons. Generated, yep, like we said. And it's a titanium alloy and ceramic composite. The Vulcan gun pod system. Beam rifle, beam saber. Yep, just one beam saber. Grenade launcher, triple missile pod, and hyper bazooka. So this thing is a powerhouse. And as it says, anti-ship assault mobile suit. So this thing's designed to take out battleships. Now, on the bottom here, we have the mobile suits that came out on the line. We have, for 97 here, the Jagan. Actually, I want to say the Jagan first came out for the Char'sCounterattack set. And then later down the line here, we have these, yep. And then we have the Kshatriya and the Stark Jagan. They fought in the beginning of the episode there. Then we have the Garazulu and the Riza. So, we have a nice little lineup here. Looks like they don't have the unicorn. It's interesting. So I'm sure that would have been 100 and 101. So we have some nice pictures here from the anime. Also, I have to say that was probably my favorite part of the episode, seeing Stark Jagan and the Kshatriya duke it out. And this looks like this is actually going to be finishing up Stark Jagan. Yeah, building a beam rifle and a bazooka, and then switching it out for the hands and all that. Talking about the action base, yeah. So this thing most likely doesn't come with an action base. It just has a little part to put it in a crouch, like most high grades. I think it's actually easier to say the high grades that do have an action base included. The only one on top of my head that did come with one is the Xeon. Inside the menu here, have all the plates, not too many. So it's probably going to be a relatively quick build. Should take you more than an hour if you're experienced. Then again, maybe a little more if you want to take your time, be precise. Yeah. It's a pretty straightforward build there. The one thing I always thought was a little weird was how they just duplicated the missile pods here. I always thought it'd be a little better if like one was pointed this way and the other one was pointed the other. But yeah, I mean it's a little more realistic. Who's gonna take time to do that for a missile pod? You can just make one and then mount it on both shoulders or whatever. Yeah. So this looks like it's gonna be a bit of an interesting build. And one of the things that a lot of high grades are doing now is it has a bit of an inner frame. Not quite, but it's the fact that they're usually all gray, and if you could take off the armor without like breaking it every time, be able to show up a little bit of something. So this thing looks like it caps off at about 29 steps. And finally here we have the pretty much second run through of what we already seen on the going around the box, but this thing has decals. Doesn't look like too many actually, just enough to kind of spruce it up a bit. Although I personally already like the Stark Jagan's designs. It's like one of the best out of a mass-produced mobile suit in my opinion. But those will still make it pop a little more. Yep. So this is going to be about it. We just have the color guide at the bottom here, and we are done with this unboxing. So I actually have a couple of days off, so I actually may get around to reviewing those mobile suits I promised I'd review like pretty much a year ago, but we'll all see how that goes, you guys. So thanks for sticking around for this unboxing. I am Quinzen8, and God bless.